what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Jagan Gaming. So last week the Bumblebee trailer got released, and let me tell you, I have not been this excited for a Transformers movie in years. Okay, I liked the first Transformers movie. The second one was garbage to me. The third one I do believe I did like. I think that was Dark of the Moon. I did like that one. But then the rest of the fourth one and the fifth one, those were just garbage. Okay, it was just hot garbage, and I don't know what the deal was. I guess Michael Bay thinks that if he throws a bunch of explosions in a movie, that's gonna make it good. But you can have all the explosions in the world, but if the plot isn't any good, the characters aren't any good, then it's not gonna matter. That movie's gonna suck, and that's what those movies did. As far as I'm concerned, the Transformers franchise has gone down the drain. So when I found out that there was gonna be a Bumblebee movie, I did not give it a second thought. I instantly thought about the other movies, and I just thought, okay, this is probably going to be crap just like those movies were. And like I said, I just completely disregarded it, didn't care. There was no excitement at all. Now, I watched the original Transformers as a kid, and Bumblebee, he wasn't my favorite character, but there's a huge difference between the Bumblebee in the Gen 1 cartoon versus the Bumblebee that's in these movies. He's a lot tougher than what he was in the cartoon. Where in the cartoon, I think he was like he was a scout, but he wasn't very tough. Okay, he was small. He was one of the smaller Autobots, and he wasn't a very tough opponent. Where this Bumblebee, he's a fighter. He's a soldier. He can take care of himself. So I was really impressed to see that they're going back to the old school. They're basing these characters off of the Gen 1 characters. And I felt like a little kid to see Shockwave, and then the scene with Soundwave where he ejects Ravage out, and then you hear that transforming sound. It sparked some excitement, and just like when I went to go see that first Transformers movie. So I'm actually excited for this, okay? And, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go see it, see how it is. And hopefully the trailer isn't, because I've been fooled before by a trailer where you have a really good trailer, and then you go to see the movie, and then you're just thinking, oh, shit, okay, they got my money again, So hopefully that isn't it. Now, what I did find interesting is that I guess this is supposed to be a prequel, okay, to explain what's going on prior to their arrival on Earth. And it's kind of funny to me because, let's say hypothetical, this movie does really good and it breathes life back into the Transformer franchise. I don't know if you could sit there and call this movie a prequel. You might have to just say, look, this is just going to be a franchise reboot, which is what I think it should be, just looking off the trailer. So if the trailer, like I said, hopefully this movie's good, and they can bring this franchise back, because I'm sorry, Michael Bay has killed it. Okay, I just, after the first and the third movie, like I said, it was, as far as I was concerned, it was done. It was a done deal. I didn't care about the character. I didn't care about the plot, the storyline. The plots were just garbage to me. And I always just told myself, why the hell don't you guys just go off of the original cartoon, the Generation 1 cartoon? And when my stepson was younger, he had never seen the original cartoon. I used to have them all on disc. And he came over to visit once, and he saw that I had Transformers. Now keep in mind, he's watching the Transformers that was out at the time, and when you look at Transformers now versus Transformers from the 80s, it's clearly they're not the same, okay? And I let him borrow all of I think I had the 3 seasons of Generation 1, and I also gave him the Transformers animated movie, which again he had never seen. He didn't even know there was an animated movie. But then again, he's from a different generation. And he brought the disc back, and he said that he was just blown away. He asked, "Why aren't cartoons like this now?" I'm like, "Yeah, good question." And then he even told me the Transformers that's on TV now sucks compared to this. I'm like, well, yeah, there you go. Cartoons from the 80s were way different than what they are now. Okay, that's why my childhood, compared to, now, I consider my childhood better in the 80s than, how it is now. Things were just different back then, and this is one of them. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.